Hello and welcome back to another video. In this problem, we're told that we're shown a graph of the global average temperature T during the 20th century, and we're asked to estimate the following. So first, we're asked to estimate the global average temperature in 1950. So this is where 1950 corresponds on the x-axis, and that is roughly this point right here. And we're asked what is the temperature of this point, the y value. And if we go across here, we can see that it corresponds roughly with this point on the y-axis. What is this point? Well, it's a little bit less than 14, but we actually have these tick marks, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 between 13 and 14. So we are 1/5, 1 out of the 5, less than 14. So this is 14 minus 1/5, which is 13.8. For B, we are looking for the year when the average temperature was 14.2 degrees Celsius. So again, we have to go up 1/5, one tick on the y-axis, up to 14.2, find the corresponding point in the graph, which if we go across, is roughly right here. What is the year associated with this point? Well, then we have to go down, and we can see that it's a little bit before 2000. So we can just say roughly 1995, roughly is when the average temperature was 14.2 degrees Celsius. Next, we're looking for the year when the temperature was the smallest. Well, we have to look on this graph for the lowest y value. You can see is right about here. What is the year corresponding with this point? Well, it's this point right here, a little bit after 1900. We can just call that 1910. It doesn't have to be exact, but you can just guess roughly how far between 1900 and 1950 we are. And the year when the temperature was the largest is all the way at the end right here. So we know that we're going up to 2000. If it's the highest at the end, we know that it's exactly 2000 when the temperature was the largest. And finally, for D, the range of T, this is the range, the difference between the minimum and the maximum value, which we just found the dates for. So the value of this point in T and the value of that point. So the value of this point, just see is right about here. So we go down by 1/5. So we go 14, 13.8, 13.6, 13.4. Halfway between 13.6 and 13.4 is 13.5. So that's our lowest, and it goes up to this point, which if we go across, corresponded roughly with this point right here, 14, 14.2, 14.4. So that is the range of T, and that is your final answer.